Marco Polo's The Book of Eastern Views. Marco Polo's The Book of Oriental Studies is a book by Marco Polo, an Italian explorer in the 13th century, who documented his travels to Asia, especially the Mongol Empire and China. The book provided important information and knowledge about Asia to Europeans at the time, and later inspired many explorers. The following is a summary of the main contents and characteristics of the Book of Oriental Studies. 1. Author and background. Marco Polo (1254–1324) was a Venetian merchant who traveled to Asia with his father and uncle. He traveled around Asia for about 24 years, from 1271 to 1295, and experienced diverse cultures and people. His journey took place under the rule of Genghis Khan of the Mongol Empire and his grandson Kublai Khan. 2. A travel route. Marco Polo set out from Italy and reached Central Asia and China via the Middle East. He stayed at the court in Kublai Khan in Karakoram, the capital of China, and later in Beijing. His trips took place along the Silk Road, visiting various cities, cultures, and commercial hubs. 3. Key contents. The Book of Eastern Views is largely divided into several parts, each of which consists of a description of the region visited by Marco Polo and its cultural, economic, and political situations. Mongol Empire. Marco explains in detail the military organization, political system, and power structure of the Mongol Empire. He mentions Mongolian cavalry and combat techniques, and the way the region they conquered ruled. China. Marco offers a wealth of information about China's economy, society, and culture. He details China's agricultural, commercial, craft, and urban life, especially emphasizing the development of China's road and canal systems. Religion and culture. Marco documented observations of various religions and cultures. He compares the beliefs and practices of various religions, including Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity, explaining the unique characteristics of each culture. Nature and animals. He also mentions Asia's natural environment and animals. In particular, he introduces readers to a new world through vivid descriptions of Asia's various animals and plants. 4. Style and influence. The Book of Oriental Studies consists of realistic descriptions and vivid stories, which illustrates Marco's personal experiences and observations. His writings inspired Europeans at the time, and the desire to explore Asia. This book later inspired many explorers, and contributed to promoting cultural exchange between Europe and Asia. 5. Criticism and controversy. Marco Polo's records were sometimes criticized for being exaggerated or unreliable. Some historians raise the possibility that he narrated an event or place that he never actually experienced. However, his records are still considered to be one of the most important documents on Asia in medieval Europe. 6. Conclusion. The Book of Travels by Marco Polo is an important literature that explores the diverse cultures and societies of Asia throughout his travels. The book has more than just a travelogue, and remains an important resource for understanding the interactions between medieval Europe and Asia. Marco Polo's experience later inspired many explorers and still provides interesting reading for many today.